By definition, an avalanche is a mass of snow and ice falling rapidly down a mountainside. Avalanches are happening all winter long, but we only care about them if there are people in their path. In the US, avalanches are placed into 5 categories. Slab avalanche, which is when an entire layer or layers of snow break off and slide all at once. Glide avalanche, which is when snow detaches or is scraped all the way to the ground. These aren't very common in the Pacific Northwest. They're more often seen in the thinner continental snowpacks of Utah and Colorado. Dry loose avalanche, when the top layer of snow just sloughs off. Not generally as powerful or destructive, but they're still a problem when they knock you off your feet or drag you off of a cliff or into obstacles. Wet loose avalanche, similar to dry loose avalanches, but the wet snow has a little more weight to it. Cornice fall avalanche, when a cornice breaks off and the impact of the cornice triggers an avalanche. These are the 5 main types of avalanche, but professionals have also given sub-classifications to slab avalanches. Slab avalanches have subtypes and receive a lot of focus from forecasters for 2 reasons. One, they're generally the largest and most destructive type of avalanche, and 2, a person can trigger a slab avalanche that breaks above them. Here we see US avalanche fatalities over the last 70 years, broken out by activity type. Mazamas participate in the activities that make up the 1st, 3rd, and 5th most avalanche deaths by activity in the US. When you look at data only from the last 10 years, our activities are 1st, 4th, and 7th. While these numbers are sobering, the reality is that sound decision making can keep you from becoming one of these statistics, because the data also shows that in 93% of avalanche accidents, the avalanche is triggered by the victim or someone in the victim's party. This means that you and your companions have the power to not be in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're going to see me repeatedly referencing the avalanche triangle, shown here on the left, which represents the ingredients necessary for an avalanche accident to occur. There needs to be weather that has made or is contributing to an unstable snowpack, and terrain that is the right slope for snow to slide, and there needs to be a human in the path, who is usually the trigger. Now that we've covered what avalanches are and why it's important we avoid them, let's look at what makes avalanches happen.